The reason why this new technology can do what it does, creating this amazing 3D experience, is well beyond anything that anybody has done in the past, is that we have a brand new technology we had to invent. Processors are too slow to do the amount of processing that's required to create extreme 3D with very low artifact. If you take a processor, it can only do a calculation on one pixel or one subpixel at a time. And each time it does it, it's got to grab an operand, do a calculation, put it there, and it's got to work the cache, it's got to access main memory, it's got to run TLBs and such. So that's a lot of interaction, a lot of power that it takes consuming just to do a single calculation. What we developed was a data flow architecture. And what this data flow architecture enables you to do is flow the video in so that it just goes calculate, 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 calculate. And we do, like, instead of a process doing one calculation, we do thousands of calculations in the same clock. We run at 1/10 the clock speed, but we do 1,000 calculations instead of one calculation. This allows us 100 times more performance than a processor, but it only takes 100 times less power to do it. So this is a huge way to approach live video for any mobile device like phones, tablets, VR helmets, AR helmets, and such. Now, one of the things we did in addition is we embedded neural nets into this data flow architecture. So this architecture doesn't get programmed, it learns. We train it and it learns. So we model the eye and the brain to do this. So just like video flows in through your eye and then flows right into your neurons, and there's no storing of frame buffers or anything like that in your head, it just gets processed as it flows through and computed and recognized and adjusted and interpreted. That's what our architecture is able to do. So again, we don't program it, we train it, and it learns just like you can recognize that those trees are behind that bridge, behind the water. We train it to do the same thing. Just the way you can recognize it, it can't. We don't have to program 100 engineers to come up with an algorithm to do this kind of stuff, and we have 100 times the performance to be able to analyze a scene and a video frame much faster and better, so that we can create very extreme 3D that's required to pack into a no glasses display. With VR and AR, you want to be able to create 3D 60 video. Well, with our little microchip in the headset, it'll just come in and you'll turn in beautiful 3D anything that you see with a 2D camera. So that is the basis of our new technology.